Thought I was only doing the brothers, huh? Oh man. Get into it all. Here we are. Once again. I'm trying to keep this at a every 2 week. Every 2 week I'm dropping content. Every 2 weeks I'm dropping content. Once again, I appreciate all the support, subscribing, watching, everything. Couldn't be more grateful. Very appreciative, and I'm still a little shocked. Really, at overall how it's going. To be honest, like. Still surprised at the feedback I'm getting. I appreciate all the comments that y'all been dropping on my two most recent videos. If this your first time watching one of my videos, you can go back and look through the comments or the ones that I already posted and see, man, I'm replying to everything. Taking in all advice, criticism, whatever the case may be. I don't care. It don't stop nothing, man. I'm trying to get better. Like I done said before, probably in my first video, I think. Always a student to the game. So with this one, I'm doing like a mid drop fade. And in this one, pulled out the shaver, as y'all can see, because like I explained in one of my other videos, a lot of the African American clients their skin is not, it doesn't take well to this. It'll result in a lot of irritation and bumps. Now don't mistake that for all African American clients can't take the shaver, because I've seen plenty of people that have no issues with it, with the shaver or using the straight blade. Like I use the straight blade on a lot of my African American clients, but it's usually only around the hairline, the front hairline, and the top of the beard. That's about it, because everywhere else is definitely gonna get irritated. You gotta think about it. If that type of skin will get irritated by a shaver, straight razor is even closer than that. So you could just imagine what that's gonna turn out like. But here we go. The usual. The system stays the same, but there's different tips and tricks. I apologize for some of these shots being out of focus. I think majority of the video was in focus though, but there were a few parts that were out of focus. But the system remains the same, and I really went in the direction of creating a stopping point to where I know I'm gonna transition from guards to either clipper over comb, scissor over comb, one of those two. So in this fade, I want to say that's a 1.5 closed, and that's gonna be my barrier. Like I'm not going any higher than that. Everything else, I'm coming down now with the fade. So 1.5 all the way closed. That's my base, and I'm gonna fade everything under that. So I think I'm here with the one guard halfway. I think it is. Can't really tell. Might be the 1.5 closed. I could be wrong, but anyway, I'm fading down at this point. I think that might be the 1.5, but like I said, the system stays the same. And like the only thing that may cause me to divert from the normal system is either texture or I guess you could say, certain or special circumstances, like different grades, not grades, but like a texture change or direction change. I've seen that in plenty of people. My own hair is the same way in the back. It grows in like 6 or 7, well, it feel like 6 or 7 different directions when I'm cutting it. At least that's what it feel like. That's what it looked like in the mirror. But I've seen that, and that's the only thing that really, causes me to divert from the normal fade system that I use. So I'm pretty sure now this is the one. I think I got it closed right here. It's the 1 or the 0. I can't really tell. Damn. Well, that's something to work on for the next video. I'll pop the clipper up a little bit just to show exactly what guard I'm using and where it's at as far as the lever wise. So here we go with the, I think I'm all the way closed right here. I think, or a notch above closed. So I'm taking out that bottom line. Just my clippers right here are not gonna get this bottom line out completely. It may look blended a little bit, like I was saying. That's what I'm referring to when I speak of, certain spots are behave differently than other spots. So you got to hit them at a different angle, or be going at it with strictly corner work. And I've noticed a lot lately. That's like I don't think you can cut hair now, like with the way where barbering is right now as a profession. Like, you can't cut hair, especially if you're doing a lot of fades. Like, there's no way you're blending anything out without doing corner work. And like I was saying, my clippers right here are not gonna take that bottom line out completely by itself. So I think I came back with my Babyliss trimmers with just the corner to make sure that bottom line was erased as much as possible. And like you see here, I'm going back, tapping at it. This is the detail work that I'm talking about, like just going that little bit of extra mile to make sure that it's as clean and blurry as possible. So I mean, you can see right here you can see the transition coming together. It's not perfect, but you get what I'm getting at, you know what I mean? So we're just doing detail work right here. Coming in again with just the corner. Just flip the clipper right there to check. I double check everything whenever I'm doing it, like especially when it comes to fade. Now I triple check the lever just to make sure, because you can always take hair off, but you can't put it back. I mean, unless you're doing, units. That's different. But yeah, in this particular case, I'm not doing a unit, obviously. But this video was a quick one. I don't even think I recorded the whole, the full blend on this side. I don't know what. I think my camera had died. I need to go ahead and buy me one of those battery packs. But I've been kind of on the fence about that because I don't know how it's gonna work as far as the tripod goes. But nevertheless, I still was able to get majority of the fading process in the video. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some stuff y'all don't usually see me do, like this right here, clipper over comb. I don't know how many times I'm gonna have to stress this, but like I said, you're not gonna find anything perfect on here. But one thing I can say, starting out, like when I first started cutting hair, I didn't even really know what this was. And I've picked up on a lot of different techniques from different barbers, like like this method right here where I'm going up. Well, you see a lot of people that do clipper over comb where they usually do it like how I was doing at first with going horizontally across the comb. But right here I had to go up, and it's kind of like fading with your thinning shears somewhere. You use the comb would be the steel blade of your steel, not steel like the metal, but the comb would be the steel blade of your shears, and then the clipper would be the moving blade. So it's kind of like shear over comb, but just with, you know, an actual comb. So I do a lot of that. I get into the scissors too. I seen a lot of people say thinning and blending. I usually just call them thinning shears because that was the first thing I knew, and that's, you know, that's what has stuck with me for the most part. But yeah, I'm doing a lot of different, you know, not the norm you see. I mean, this ain't gonna be norm for anybody that's, you know, consistently watching my videos, because y'all, like I said in the beginning, y'all used to seeing me cut African American hair. So this is, you know, a bit of a change of pace for those of you that do, you know, watch my videos. It's probably a little shocking. I know a lot of people gonna be like, yeah, I definitely didn't see this coming, because everything I posted since I even, you know, made my channel has, well, I take that back. Let me go in reverse real quick. My first video was of straight hair. It was a straight hair fade, but it was also just it was more basic and not as complex as dealing with a lot of weight like you see here towards the top. The first video I posted was just I shaved it down real low and, you know, came with a simple taper fade. So it wasn't as difficult, I guess you could say, as something like this what you watching here. So, but you know, nevertheless, this won't be the last straight hair video you see from me. I got another one in the chamber already. I just need to, you know, go ahead and do my thing, edit it, and then I'll have it out to y'all. But yeah, with this video right here, brought y'all a little something different, man. I hope y'all enjoying everything I'm putting out on here. I just ask y'all to continue to support, man. It really motivates me, and, you know, really reignites that feeling of like I got purpose, you know, because I know somebody might be watching this and getting something out of it, and that's what means the most to me. So like I said before, man, I appreciate y'all unwavering support. Keep on showing your friends, show your mama, your auntie, I don't care who you show, just tell them go check me out, because I got something I'm putting out into the world, and I feel like it's doing justice to somebody. But here go the end result. I know it's the opposite side, but what you do on one, you do to the other. So peace and blessings, man. I appreciate y'all.